Hello everybody, RexTempus Time Traveler here. Once again, I'm hanging out on the crazy flat world. And today, I'm just hanging out once again by myself. Although it was good to have Amethyst Cucumber in here before to help me out with the achievement. Yeah. So today I have a plan. I think in an earlier episode I had said that I was not likely to build a mob spawner, but it has kind of become apparent to me that I am going to need to. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is, I'm going to need to get, a bunch of chests and some hoppers. Running back and forth. I probably should just put a crafting table actually here in this room. Just because, I keep going back to the kitchen. But I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, I'm just going to make everything that I need right here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole bunch of chests. I believe it's going to be 12 total. And the reason for that is because I'm going to use the kind of mob spawner that, let's see, what am I trying to say? It's the kind that, like, that where the mobs will take damage just from dropping. So, let's see. Okay, that'll be enough to control it. And there, because I only need 4 hoppers. So, next thing I need to do is figure out where I'm going to put it. And I think maybe I will put it over here on the other side of the farm. And the reason why is because I'm actually going to try to hide it by making like a, what am I trying to think of? A mountain, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm tired of, this isn't too bad, the flat world, but, sometimes it's nice to have, like, it's just like kind of a landmark or something that just looks a little bit different. So, first thing, I'm going to line all of these up so that they each lead into a different chest. So I'm crouching, and there. Okay, so that should really be able to hold a whole bunch. And let me just make sure that this is working. So I will just, let's see if I do that. Okay, yeah, that ended up there. And that one, oh, did it? Okay, I just kind of caught on the corner then. All right, so let me come over here and toss one in. And yeah, okay, so you see, all 4 of these can be used. So that will hold quite a lot of loot. And then the rest of it is just going to be piling up, making sure that as I do so that I'm crouched and jumping. That way, like, yeah, see, I can actually stack on these things. So, oh, wait, whoops, I did forget about the most obvious thing, which is that if I do this, then I will not be able to actually open the chest. Although I guess I should have left one there so that I have something to pile on. All right, so yeah, let's see. Let's start building this. Let's start with the first row here. And the reason I'm using pink hardened clay is just because I have a whole bunch of it. And honestly, I mean, the material I have the most of is, for all obvious reasons, the cyan wool. But I didn't really want to use that for this project. Just because it really feels wrong to use wool. There we go. To make a what am I trying to say? Make a oh wait, you know what? I just realized I have not given myself any way down. Oh, mob spawner. That's what I was gonna say. Oh, and it's almost nighttime. So why don't we go ahead and go to sleep? Because while I do want mobs to spawn, I want them to be where I want them to spawn at, not just wherever. So let's go to bed real quick and get a good night's sleep. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I need to come up with a safe way to land, and I mean, obviously, I think a slime block will be a great way to do it. So I got to remember where I am putting my slime blocks. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go and we'll put a few of these down towards the bottom, and that way as I stack up. Oh, before I start getting up there, let me also just grab, is it? No. Yeah, you see how much cyan wool I have? So I'm going to make a mountain out of that. But, I mean, you see I also have quite a few stacks of this as well. So, lots of stuff to build with for this project. And, yeah, in case you're wondering, you know, why I'm building a mob spawner, especially when I said I wasn't going to, is because I just kind of realized that, well, arrows was the main thing. So let me kind of split this up. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I know approximately how tall I want to make it. So, yeah, I don't want to sit here and try and count. Come on. Why am I... Okay. All right, so just got to do this one. Oh, no. I forgot to actually place the slime box up. I probably will not make it over to there, even if I tried. So I'm just going to have to accept the pain. Ow. That one hurt. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I was already healing because I had this food kind of going in my system. Okay. Oh, hold on. All right. So, sorry about that, guys. Let's just put some slime, I guess. We'll put it over here. Well, you know what? Maybe what I should do is put like some on some of the different sides. So, we'll put this one here, this one over here, and I guess we'll just do this. All right. So let's get back up there. Oh, I gotta do this again. You know what? Let's do. Yeah, there we go. That's the height I wanted. So let me just pile on up here. All right. I was trying to just hold down the jump button, but apparently my computer's not going to cooperate with me on this. So let me see the height that I want to get, and wow, this is tall. I may not have left enough room to do like a mountain, but ow, that was unpleasant. So, let's see if perhaps we can do this and do better next time. Actually hit the slime blocks I put all around. Alright, so come on up to the top. And I believe that this is a good height to have like all the mobs just get killed. If I've kind of understood things correctly. So, alright, let me, while I bounce, get some more potatoes in me. Alright, so, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is, I mean, most of this is going to end up getting covered up anyway, but still, I don't know. I'm just the kind of person, you know, it's like if I start with one color, I'd like to finish with that color. So what I will do is the parts where I need to climb up, I'm just going to use this blue stained clay. Alright, so let's go up. You know, let's try this. We'll just do 2 at a time. That way, I only have to fall, you know, a few more times. So, alright, so up we go. And yeah, like I said, I think everything should take enough fall damage to just die, and then, you know, as they do, they'll just end up in my hopper, obviously. Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys know how a mob spawner works. Alright, so let me make sure I can aim this thing correct. Oh, no, not that way. Alright, so, okay. Yeah. Alright, so let's take this, and yeah, this efficiency pickaxe is working pretty well, I will say. So, let's see. Let's do this maybe all 3 at the same time. So, yeah. Oh, whoops. And anything that falls will just get collected up in a hopper, and I can get it later. So, that part's going pretty well, and let's see. Alright, whoops. Okay, so yeah, and of course, as I was saying earlier, I need arrows because, well, I mean, mostly it's just, I mean, arrows are just so useful. I think everybody can agree on that. Especially when I have to fight, like, you know, an ender dragon and a wither. It'll be good to not have to rely on getting up close for those things. So, alright, so I got this one, and let's just drop down. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. So, how are we doing so far? Doing pretty good on my mob spawner here. Again, getting the necessary height. Of course, I also forgot to get like water buckets. I must admit, you know, I'm not really fully thinking through this one correct, you know, very well, am I? And I might have made myself a little bit too close to the house just because, you know, I do need to extend out about 8 in this direction. So this one I think it'll be simple enough to count, just because, well, oh, I say that and then I lost track. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Water flows 8 blocks, so that way it'll end right there. I don't want it, you know, these mobs to be protected by the water, so I just need them to get pushed like this. So, well, maybe it won't all be covered by the mountain. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, kind of play around with that one a little bit. But in the meantime, I mean, I do have like a very tall place to work with. And obviously I have tons of building material just literally right below the ground. So one thing that I will have to do is, even if I did have the materials, make sure I don't use all of them, because all of my safety points as far as landing are currently like right next to the mob spawner. Although I suppose at some point, like, I would actually reach that water over there. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Oh yeah, if I extended also in that direction, I probably would make it. But I don't even think I have enough materials for that. So, but I am going to just keep going till I run out of materials, and then we'll just see where we are at that point, how much more we're likely going to need. But this is a, you know, very simple but very effective mob spawner to make. If any of you aren't sure how to make a mob spawner, the rules of it are pretty simple. You just need a darkened room. I find that it's just, you know, you might as well just only make it about 2 blocks high, the room, because most of your mobs are, you know, 2 blocks high. That includes like skeletons, zombies, creepers, even witches, which hopefully should also take enough fall damage. What is it? Spiders, yeah, they are only 1 block high, but even they should take enough fall damage to get killed from this thing. The only thing that would be higher are things like wither skeletons, which obviously, I mean, they can only spawn in the Nether Fortress, so that's not a problem. That's not an issue. And Endermen. And the thing about this particular mob spawner, most mob spawners in general, I found, rely on water to sort of move the mobs that are created. And since the Endermen don't like water anyway, there's no point in trying to make a, you know, place for them to spawn. So I may, you know, play around with the design a little bit as I go, but yeah. So let's see, we have this part this corner here done. As far as up to this level, obviously we will have to put another level on top and then the roof. But then you just have water flowing, you know, to the center, and that way, even if a mob kind of comes along, you know, they get pushed by the water here, and even if they try to escape, that water is going to push them, or that water is going to push them. So, yeah, I mean, you don't even need to make it like, I know some people try and do a 3x3. I've never found it necessary, honestly. So, yeah, and I always, you know, kind of forget how tall these things are. But this may also be my tallest one, because most of them I just like rely on a water system at the very end of it to do the killing. This is probably the first one where I have made it so that, you know, just the drop is supposed to kill them. the main reason I did that with this particular world is just because I have so many resources as far as, I have tons of iron that just setting up the hopper system just, was super easy. All right, so I'm nearly running out of the stained clay that I brought with me, and it is getting to be night. So one of the things I think I will do, first of all, I'm going to use up all of the stained clay that I can, but I definitely got to make sure that I leave myself that space to drop, since that's the only one now currently uncovered. And for a minute there, I thought, oh, look, there's some slimes, but no, that was just some blocks I had put down earlier. All right, so maybe what I'll do for the final part is just get myself all armored up. I wonder where I put my shield. All right, so let's see. Let's try and head down for a spider jockey. That's kind of a neat and rare thing. And who knows, maybe I will get arrows from it. So I definitely want to bounce. Oh wait, you guys weren't spider jockey. You just happen to be close to each other. Oh, die. No, not you, creeper. I don't want you around. All right, you know what? This is another reason why I want such a mob spawner, is because when the mobs do come, there's pretty much no way to protect myself because of, there's no landscape to hide behind, or, anything close by is automatically just going to see you. So let me get out of the water here. And, I'm just going to finish up this episode in the safety and comfort of my own home, I think. Or, you know what? No, I got a better idea. I'm going to go to sleep. Breakfast time. So, yeah, let's get myself some health regenerating, and let's see what burns in the morning light. So, you. All I gotta do is knock you into the sunlight. Die. No. Oh, were you guys chasing me that whole time? All right. You. Why can't you come out here? Yay! Burning in the sunlight. Okay. And yeah, see, this is a very much ineffective way to try to get arrows, just because of the, fact that they may only drop one or two. That witch pulled a little bit of a disappearing act on me. Anymore? All right. You know what? Let's see if we can't take care of you. Okay. Ooh, wow, that sword is pretty tough. Let me see. What did I get? Oh, just bones. All right. Bones pretty much do me little to no good because I don't have any grass to really, grow things on. And also, I just, I don't grow my own stuff. I pretty much, if I need food, I'll just take it from one of these farms. And yeah, so, all right. Well, that is looking pretty impressive so far. It's definitely going to make a nice mountainous area, I think. And it doesn't really quite go all the way here anyway, but I am probably going to end up with a very sharp rise up there to the top. So, all right. Well, pretty much there's not much else that I can do this particular episode, other than, just kind of do things to try and prepare for the next episode, which is going to include more pink clay, which I'll probably have to go down to the mine to get. And things like that. So definitely I want to say thank you guys for watching this episode of the Crazy Flat World. Ow, my shoulder. Just real. Or is that my chest? Well, no, swaying with my arm. Okay. All right. So, yeah, definitely want to say thank you guys for watching. And we will see you next time for another Crazy Flat World. Bye.